2 hours later.
I just saw Happy Death Day. Let's talk about it. Alright, so I just saw Happy Death Day. Excuse the surroundings, no cool Star Wars stuff behind me or collectibles, because we're shooting this right outside the movie theater. First impressions, I really liked that movie. Overall score, I would probably give it somewhere like a 4 or 4.5 out of 5. It's not the traditional hack and slash horror movie. It's kind of like Groundhog Day meets Final Destination. It's, you know, the plot, somebody is killed, they wake up, they relive the day up to that point where they're killed again and again and again. So very much in line with the types of happenings or reliving a day from Groundhog Day, but the way that the deaths occur vary from day to day because of the changing in the scenario once self-realization kicks in. It was a lot of fun to watch that movie. I thought it's filmed very much in the style, you know, or the cinematography is very much in line with movies from the late 90s, early 2000s, kind of like those Miramax type films or Dimension films. You know, actually made me think a lot of like when we used to go to the theaters to see the Scream movies, that type of thing. There's some good comedy in the film as well. I thought it's well acted. Like I said, it's not the most horrific movie to see, so, you know, gore level and blood type stuff, very, very low, you know, on the scale. But it felt like a really fun movie. It's kind of like Mean Girls, or like, you know, that college sorority life type of atmosphere, you know, mixed in with a mystery of who is the killer. And, you know, I think it was very well executed in that there is, you know, a laundry list of folks that are potential, you know, killers, you know, or suspects. And they, you know, you kind of start thinking throughout the entire movie, you know, well, it could be this guy, it could be this guy, it could be this, you know. And there's a point in the film where there's a little more realization, like, you know, we need to go through a checklist of everybody and try to rule out why they're not the suspect. And then, you know, when we figure out who the killer was from the time, there's a really excellent twist to the film as well, that, you know, without giving away any spoilers, I really enjoyed. You know, I as far as going to see a movie, I'm not sure you need to see this in the theaters or at the way that things go to home release so quick, especially horror movies. You know, you may want to catch this at home on a Blu-ray DVD release or Netflix eventually, but it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend this movie. It was just great, I think, from beginning to end. And by the way, in case you were watching this because of Happy Death Day specifically, I would ask you to check out my friend's video, Cool Duder, and we'll put a link either up here or here to their video, where they have a little bit of a parody thing happening beforehand, where somebody you know, or maybe watching right now, has a little bit of a guest appearance. Look at those crows and the ominous weather. It's Friday the 13th. Two last things I was thinking about before I upload to this video. One, it's been a long time since I bought snacks at a movie theater myself, because normally I go with Mary, and if I go by myself, I normally sit by myself and just don't do anything. But I love popcorn. Bought some today. I couldn't believe how much concessions are at the movie theater at this point. It's ridiculous. I think from now on it's kind of go old school route, like when I was a kid, and just bring stuff into the theater myself, because that is ridiculous. Second, in the movie, over and over again, we see this scene where the main character wakes up in the bed, and right above the bed, you know, good old college style, there's a poster for They Live. I loved seeing that poster on the wall. What a great tribute for Rowdy Roddy Piper, who left us, and for such a fantastic movie. If you have not seen They Live, you really owe it to yourself to see that movie. That is one of my favorite all-time horror, sci-fi type movies. But in any event, thanks a lot for coming along with us. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.